What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Last week we got the news that was probably spoiled on accident at a WB conference call that they said Mortal Kombat 12 is happening this year in 2023. So with all that excitement going on, I'm gonna let you know the top characters that I would like to see be in Mortal Kombat 12 and some that, you know, maybe we could squeeze in there. So drop a like if you're excited for this video, drop a like for Mortal Kombat, drop a like for Mortal Kombat 12, and let's jump right into it. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? Number 10 will be the honorable mentions, and that will be basically all the sub bosses: Moloch, Kintaro, Goro, all those guys in the bosses. They need to come back in some way, shape, or form. That would be really cool to see them. But that would be the honorable mentions. And then we get into number 9, which is Chameleon. So here's a quick recap of who Chameleon is. Chameleon is a ninja who utilizes camouflage during fights in the Mortal Kombat series. He appeared as a hidden character in the PC, PlayStation, and Sega Saturn versions of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and as a playable default character on Mortal Kombat Armageddon. In the Nintendo 64 version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, he was actually replaced by a female version, which is Chameleon with a K, but it ended up being a totally separate character. Fight. One of the reasons I think he'd be a good fit for the new Mortal Kombat game is that he could be a character that, if you can't fit all your characters you want in there, you could throw him in there and he could fit a whole bunch of ninjas all in one. Just like kind of how Shang Tsung had Ermac, Reptile, and Rain's moves all built in, he could do the same thing, but maybe with more ninjas or whatever, but it could give more variety to characters that probably aren't going to be able to fit in the game. And also, with the technology that they have now, there is so much that they could do with this character. I think he'd be really cool. And he doesn't get a lot of love and respect. He's one of those characters that's kind of just been there and appeared out of nowhere and then disappeared just as fast. So that is my number 9, and it is Chameleon. Finish him. Chameleon wins. Next up, we got Havoc. And he's one of the few 3D area characters I think stood out from that time and hasn't gotten a lot of love. He was in Deception and Armageddon. I don't think he's been in anything since then, but he was mentioned in the Mortal Kombat 11's ending of Jokers, where he said him and Havoc are going to raise chaos together, match made in heaven. But I think he'd be a good fit for the new game because you don't talk about the Chaos Realm too often, and this guy mixing it up and raising chaos for the new realms after they just got redone, I think would be a really cool way to spice things up and spice things up a bit. But also, he is a 3D area character with a very unique moveset. So I think with the new creative team and the new technology, they can make him look sick. And also, his moveset is only going to get more creative with the people they got now in NetherRealm. So I think he would be an awesome fit for the new game. So Havoc is my second 3D area character that I like to see come back. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which 3D area characters you want to see come back. Do you want to see Havoc or Chameleon come back, or do you have other specific characters that you would like to see? Leave a comment below. Let me know which ones they are, because I play the 3D area games, you know, within the last 6 months, but before that, I'm not super familiar with all the 3D area characters. So let me know which ones are ones that deserve to come back. Fatality. Looks like Jax took a page out of Havoc's book in MK11. What do you think? Takeda. Next on my list is one of the new kids from MKX, and that is Takeda. I really like Takeda. I like his moveset. I like his little arrogance that he has with him. And then his background is really cool. He is the son of Kenshi, and he's getting trained in the Shiroryu by Scorpion Hanzo Hasashi. Doesn't get any better than that. He's been talked about in different storylines with Jackie and Scorpion and others asking where he's been. I think he needs to come back. It sucks that he was missed and didn't make the cut for MK11, but he definitely needs to come back. It speaks for himself about him not being in the game and all the fans asking about where he's been. Very unique moveset, very cool whip, similar to Scorpion's but not the same. He needs to come back.
What's up?
Ready for some exercise?
Right after I beat your ass.
Round 1, fight.
Kung Jin is another cocky one, but I'm not a huge fan of Kung Jin. Shooting his arrow all the time is a little annoying. It reminds me of Green Arrow and Injustice. There we go. I think this is my favorite outfit he's got. It's got the yellow and black, like the Shiroryu. Boom. Drop that special. Oh! Those specials drives me crazy. When you have to jump up in the air and do them, my timing is always off. Ooh, not talking that mess now, right? With that broken arm. Uh-oh. One more hit. Oh, man. It's not looking good for a minute. I usually don't play as Takeda too often, but I do like him. Those whips are just sickness. There we go. He's even got a teleport. I forgot about that. Almost. Going down, sucker.
Finish him.
There we go. Oh my goodness. That whip, how it has those arms that come out on the side, is awesome.
Tremor.
Next out on my list, I got the one and only Tremor. He had first appeared in Mortal Kombat Special Forces. He was killed by Jax. He also appeared in the Mortal Kombat X comics and first playable in Mortal Kombat X as well. I really like the character. I've never seen him, even though he's the brown palette swap ninja. I've never seen him as the ninja, but I do like his look in MKX. He's really cool. I do love the earth elemental powers. It's like a mix of the Thing and Hulk. I do like his moves. His fatalities are awesome. And let's check one out real quick.
Tremor wins. Fatality.
Dude, Tremor is vicious. Naruto Kano has him in the Black Dragon clan.
I am here, fool. You think you can best me? Prepare for combat. Round 1.
X-ray, hit it. Yes. Ooh, that'll leave a mark. This is just an old school slobber knocker, like JR would say. Two big old bulldogs just going at it.
wins.
I love how the arm just hangs there for a minute and then it slowly falls. That was awesome. He's got 2 awesome fatalities. What do you think they could do with the modern game?
Ermac.
Next on our list at number 5, we got Ermac, one of those old school characters that definitely needs to be brought back. Ermac first appeared in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 back in the day, and Ermac is basically a fusion of many souls destroyed in Outworld Wars. And because of this, he refers to himself as we, our, us, and ours. While Ermac's goal is varied over time, his overall allegiance is to Outworld, whether it's defending it from threats like Onago or finding himself a proper ruler for the realm itself.
Ermac wins. Fatality.
We too were born of sorcery. Do not compare yourself to me. Very well, Doomed One.
Round 1. Fight.
Man, I just love those classic costumes in MKX. They look so nice. Ermac is one of those original palette swap ninjas and has been around a long time. I think he's a character that should be brought back and see how he evolves next. He went from being a ninja to more kind of like a sorcerer type being. They made him give him like a mummy-ish look. So it'll be interesting to see what they did with him as see what he could do next in his evolution and how his story progressed, seeing how he's very loyal to Outworld. But I would like to see him come back, definitely.
Finish him. Ermac wins. Fatality.
He straight up turned Scorpion into a pretzel right there. He's a bad mamma jamma.
Cyrax.
Cyrax wins. Fatality. Triborg.
Number 4 on my list is the one and only Cyrax. We were teased in MK11 where they were in the story mode and we got to fight them, but we couldn't play as them. And we had them in MKX and we had them in MK9, but hey, we can't get enough of the Triborgs. Cyrax first appeared in Mortal Kombat 3 along with Sektor and Smoke as palette swap cybernetic ninjas. He was turned into a ninja by the Lin Kuei, who wanted the Cyber Initiative to make all their people loyal and not have any disobedience. Cyrax is just one of those characters who's super fun to play and has a unique moveset. He's got that green web that locks you up. He's also got that little saw that he could cut you up with. He's also got bombs that he could drop. So he has a lot of things going for him. And then on top of that, they have a very compelling story, especially about him being torn. He was loyal to the Lin Kuei, and they still made him the Triborg. So there's a good story that they could continue off with that, and how he wants to go back human. How would he be completely human like he was in the beginning of the story of MK9? Or would he be kind of like a RoboCop type of character where he's half human, half Triborg, or half robot? It'd be interesting if they see what they could do with him. But I definitely want him back.
Triborg wins. Fatality.
That fatality is one of the coolest fatalities and one of my favorites on MKX. I love that one.
Sektor.
Of course, at number 3, we got Sektor, the former Grandmaster of both the Lin Kuei and the Cyber Lin Kuei. Sektor's insanity and remorselessness nature made him a major ally for any of the antagonists over the years. Sometime after he became a cyborg, Sektor ascended to the rank of Grandmaster. However, he was eventually killed in both timelines by the younger Sub-Zero, who went on to reform the clan altogether.
Sektor wins. Fatality.
That Scarecrow fatality is amazing.
Tribal.
I love that fatality. It's one of my favorite ones in MK9. What do you guys think? Which one's your favorite?
Triborg.
Just like we talked about with Cyrax, the other half of that duo, Sektor, you know, they're fun characters to play. And we got teased in MK11. I don't know why they weren't added as DLC. That would have been so awesome. Everything was done. You had the moves. I think you probably had to put a fatality in there or something, but for the most part, their whole character was done. They had moves, but you teased us and you didn't let us use them. So, even though he's been around a long time, been in a lot of games, just like Cyrax, you teased us. Now you have to give him to us in the next game. Because he looked awesome, he played awesome, and we didn't get to use him. We just had to fight against him. What do you guys think about Cyrax and Sektor? How do you feel about not being able to play him inside MK11?
Triborg wins. Reptile.
That's right, more classics because I'm a classic kind of guy. And at number 2, we got Reptile.
Reptile wins. Fatality.
Reptile first appeared in Mortal Kombat 1 as a hidden character. You get a double flawless on the pit stage, and then you could fight him on the bottom of the pit. And he's always been a loyal servant to the Outworld Emperor and to Shang Tsung. He also was with Kulta Khan. But he's always been very disrespected. And this is why he needs to come back, so he could be stronger and be more powerful than he's ever been, because he's always the one that dies. He's always just a servant, but it's time for Reptile to step up his game. And because he's a classic character and because he's really cool, very unique, he needs to be one of the top dogs. You know what I'm saying? So that is why we need to have Reptile come back stronger than ever and no more serving nobody.
Reptile wins. Fatality. Smoke.
And number 1 on my list is Smoke. One of my favorite characters, a classic character. We need him back. Smoke debuted in Mortal Kombat 2 as a hidden character along with Noob Saibot and Jade. He often was spotted living forest stage in which, alongside with Jade, peeked out from the trees. Like Reptile, he made his first appearance. He was simply a palette swap of Scorpion with puffs of smoke surrounding him, but would move extremely fast. In his appearance in Mortal Kombat 3, he would be a tortured human soul trapped in the body of a cyborg. His most defining feature is the fact that he constantly emits smoke. This, combined with the power to teleport and turn invisible, once made him one of the Lin Kuei's top assassins.
Where there is smoke, there is fire.
Round 1, fight!
I do love me some Smoke. I don't know if it's because he's very similar to Scorpion, but I do like his story. I don't like how he looked in Mortal Kombat Deception or Armageddon. He had like a weird smoke form and a weird mask. I hated it. As a Triborg, he's alright, but I prefer the classic ninja skin. It just looks way better. It's been a long time since he's appeared in a game. I mean, how long ago was Mortal Kombat 9? 2011? It's been a really long time. And even before that, it was a long time before he appeared in that game. So we need to have him back. He's always been a hidden character for most of his time, so he needs to be brought back, shown some love, make him powerful, bring him back. I need to have him, and he is my #1 pick.
Finish him. Smoke wins. Fatality.
So this is my list. What do you guys think of my list? This is my opinion. It's going to differ from your opinion, but tell me below what characters you want to see brought back for the next Mortal Kombat game, or what characters you want to see left out. Let me know in the comments down below. But just to recap, here is the list. At 9, we got Chameleon, followed by Havoc at 8. 7, we got Takeda, and 6 is Tremor. We got Ermac at number 5, followed by Cyrax and Sektor at 4 and 3. At number 2, we got Reptile, and at number 1, the one and only Smoke. And that is my list. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, please drop a like. Every little bit helps. I appreciate you being here with me. I know there's other places you go, but I appreciate you joining me. Check out my Mortal Kombat shorts. Check out my other videos if you're interested. Stay tuned for more content. Stay safe out there. And game on, baby.